Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video and I kinda didn't wanna have to do this video, but at the same time, at this point I just think I'm addicted to dark side Phil content. It's toxifying, really. And I really think he did an oopsie this time and people really need to take it serious. So this is gonna be about the whole Argentina situation. By the way, big ups to Mimology. I'm gonna be reacting to a bunch of his clips and more, so credit to him. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that stuff. So let's get into it.
I just got 50 gifted memberships, but it very well could be that these memberships are from someone who's abusing this VPN thing. And I don't know, because I don't know who this person is. Who is...
So, in case you don't know, the situation is thus. DSP has been getting a bunch of members and they're from Argentina. And I'll explain more into detail. Actually, somebody else explained, and I'm just going to basically explain it to you again. I'm going to be reacting to it. And yeah, the situation is people have regional prices and they can get stuff cheaper if they're from a certain country, and you can use a VPN to gift memberships for a cheaper price. That's how it works, and that's how it should work, as we'll see in a bit. DSP is understandably very upset about this, and immediately he got gifted some memberships in this clip that we're seeing, and he has to stop playing the game and immediately just check if he really got the money, because he really needs that money.
Crypto, right? Has anyone ever... this VPN thing? That these memberships are from someone who's abusing this VPN thing.
So this is where the problems begin. He says the memberships could be from somebody who is abusing this VPN thing. There is nothing to be abused here. There is no abuse happening. Somebody might be using a VPN, but saying that they're abusing a VPN is just dishonest. And I'll explain in a bit. Phil knows what he's doing. Okay, he's not... we're way past the point of him just being stupid and unaware. He's doing this on purpose, as we'll see in a bit.
And I don't know, because I don't know who this person is. Who is crypto?
He doesn't know who crypto is, and that's a big no-no. Because, you know, Phil likes to lie and act like, oh, I'm just a regular guy streamer and I have a regular audience and I have regular people watching my stuff. But it's 5 people who are mentally unsound, and he knows them. He knows his pay pigs, he knows his whales, and we'll see how obsessive he is just in a second.
Crypto, right? Has anyone ever heard of this person, Crypto?
He immediately goes into like just doxing stalker mode, like, has anyone heard of crypto?
Because it's weird that the people who are doing these bombs, these member bombs, are people no one's ever heard of.
All of a sudden it's weird, you know. It's weird when you get, you know what, Phil, I think it's weird when you get like tips, like a 20, 25, even 50 sometimes, $50 tip from a person who no one's ever heard of before. That's pretty suspicious and weird to me. And you know, it's pretty weird and suspicious how you're okay with that. Like, people just randomly come in, never been around your chat before, give you a bunch of money, and you're just like, wow, thank you. Thank you. No questions asked. It's almost as if you know about it ahead of time. And it's almost as if people tell you in some sort of, I don't know, private kind of chat, a Discord style kind of thing. They tell you, hey, I'm such and such and I'm gonna give you this money, so be sure to know what's up. But now all of a sudden it's weird that somebody would gift memberships and you don't know who they are. And it kind of goes to show how much of a control freak he is, because he immediately... Look what he does.
Right? Who is Crypto? And apparently this person has only made 5 shorts on YouTube.
He went to his channel and literally he got like the memberships and he clicked on his channel to see what's up with him. What is this account post? How long has he been around for? And this is something that I suspect he does to a lot of his viewers. Like, I think there's some trolls in his chat that like make an account, subscribe to him, wait 2 days so they can chat. And maybe they chat in and they don't even say anything that's offensive at first, but people obviously click on their profile and try to find out more. Phil himself probably does it. I mean, shit, he's doing it right now. He just got support and he immediately, oh, I don't know this person. He's an outsider. He might endanger my cult that I'm trying to run.
5 shorts, that's it, right? Their account has existed since May of last year.
So he's straight up just checking the shorts, checking how long the account has been around for. Just if he could see his personal information, he'd probably tell us about that too.
So yeah, I don't know. Do you trust it or not? Right? I mean, if it's real, I'm incredibly grateful. The problem with
I like how the Baldur's Gate music is also kind of suspenseful. You get like this suspenseful music. Also, great gameplay you got here, Phil. You just literally stopped playing the game because you need to investigate how much money you actually made. You know, call me biased, but I don't think that's especially meaningful. It's certainly not robust, and it's not engaging, and it's not positive either. You know, I don't like. Why should people watch your videos on demand if that's what you're gonna upload? Like, I won't like it if I watch some guy play a game and suddenly he just stops and talks about stuff that's happening in chat, and I don't even have chat replay to see what's happening, and he's just talking about the money he's making. I would certainly didn't like that. You know, there's other streamers like Maximilian dude, and they don't do that, so I guess they're just better than you. Or maybe you're just a toxic asshole.
we just recently got 550 memberships that were fake.
They were not fake. Those memberships were not fake, and he knows it, and he's using this very disingenuous language to kind of pignatize. Like, that's what he's doing. He's doing this shit on purpose.
So, do you trust it or not, right?
So, I'm just gonna skip ahead to this.
The bottom line is there's nothing that I can do to stop
Nothing I can do. Bottom line is, nothing I can do.
someone using this VPN bullshit to buy stuff on YouTube on the cheap. There's nothing I can do about it at all.
So, this is where the mask kind of slips a little bit. He just says,
There's nothing that I can do to stop someone using this VPN bullshit.
This VPN bullshit, acting like he's some kind of boomer who doesn't understand the concept. He's faking. This is an instance of Phil faking being an idiot in order to get away. I don't know about this stuff, so how can you blame me for it?
To buy stuff on YouTube on the cheap. There's nothing.
But he just let it slip that he knows exactly what's happening. So what is happening is people are using a VPN and they are buying memberships on the cheap. Remember, earlier he said it's VPN bullshit. It's fake memberships. No, they are real memberships. They are just bought on the cheap. They're getting them for cheap. That's the only difference. That doesn't mean they're fake. That doesn't mean they're bullshit. And as we are about to see here in a bit. Okay, so there's this Reddit post that did a little bit of research. I did some of my own and we'll talk about it. Basically, Dave's membership is $3.99 a month. That's US dollars. In YouTube's regional pricing system, that's 40 ARS, 40 Argentine pesos. Now, this post says that the median salary in Argentina is 41,608 Argentinian pesos per month. Now, I have another, about 51 US dollars. He made a conversion. I'm not sure how accurate this is because I found my own source where it says the average salary in Argentina is 45,200 or 200 US dollars. So I don't know, but you get the point. It's not, you know, 1 peso is like one fraction of a dollar. That's how it works. That's the conversion. Maybe it changed. Maybe I did hear something about some kind of economic crash. Um, but who knows? The basic point is Argentine has this conversion rate, and if you gift him or if you pay him in Argentinian pesos, he gets basically a fraction of a dollar. And yeah, this is where he says that YouTube takes 30% off, so he's getting even less. But what this basically means is that in order for them to pay $3.99 a month, which is the standard US price, they would have to pay a lot of money. So it says that this represents 10% of the median monthly salary in Argentina, which is kind of a lot. You know, it's one thing to say, here's 4 of what I have, and sometimes, you know, saying here's 20, it's a bit more. Sometimes asking like 100 or 40 pesos is too much. So obviously YouTube has to employ these regional prices, and yes, people can buy stuff cheaper using a VPN, using a regional account. It is what it is, because at the end of the day, they can't afford to tax those people because they wouldn't make any money. And so they kind of reach a compromise where they employ regional pricing. And there's nothing wrong about it. In fact, this is how things should be. Nothing illegal about it going on. So then we have Phil saying something stupid.
Yeah, the bottom line is there's nothing that I can do to stop someone using this VPN bullshit to buy stuff on YouTube on the cheap. There's nothing I can do about it at all. That's YouTube's problem to fix, not mine.
It's not a, as we have explained, it's not a problem to fix. It's working as intended. He's right now faking having a problem. He's acting like, oh, it's broken. It's not my fault. It's broken. And once again, he takes no accountability, and he's trying to deceive people. You know, he's trying to act like he has a problem and he needs support. He needs to be helped in some way. He's farming sympathy and pity. And it's kind of disgusting. Hold on, I didn't change to my original capture. There we go. Now you can see it better.
Everything went wrong on YouTube.
So for all of you who are getting memberships right now, congrats. Right? But crypto, I need to know who you are and if this is legit and what's going on.
This is a streamer that will stop the stream if you pay him and just ask you to identify yourself. Like, that's the crazy part, is that somebody coming in and being very generous to Phil is actually something that's very weird. It's very strange. He himself is not expecting people to randomly... It's just him and his whales. It's just him and 5 people who are constantly basically supporting this 40-year-old, unemployed, just horrible narcissist. And, you know, if you're somebody that just randomly comes into his stream, you're going to be extremely weirded out, because he's like, who are you? Why are you giving me money? Is this real money? Is this a lot? You need to pay more. Like, imagine you're watching a streamer, you're giving him some money, and then he's like, identify yourself now.
You need to speak in chat and tag me and say, you know, I don't...
You need to speak in chat and tag... That's insane. Does he not realize how insane he is? Okay, it's a troll. But he thinks it might be real. Do you have any idea how insane it sounds to ask this of your viewer? This sounds like cult shit.
Again, you have to understand why I'm skeptical. I literally just got 500...
There is no reasonable excuse to act this way. There's no, you know, he's skeptical. Skeptic or no skeptic, there is no justification for this.
150 gifted memberships last week that were not real, and I think
they were real. Once again, he knows what's happening. He 100% knows they were real memberships. He said it himself earlier. They were just bought on the cheap. That's it.
get paid for them. So
You did get paid for them. You did. He's lying. Right now he's a weaselly little liar. You did get paid for them. You're just you're so greedy. You did get paid for them. It's just it wasn't as much as you wanted.
oh, I'd like to know who you are and what the deal is if you're in
Imagine what a clown you are, man. Just your streamer that you're watching to get gameplay stops the game and is like, I need to know who you are.
here. Can you talk? Oh, I'd like to know who you are and what the deal
I'd like to know who you are and what the deal is.
if you're in here. Can you talk?
He sounds like a 90s dad from like a generic movie when you like, you know, the character shows up at the girl's place to meet her dad. They're dating. And the dad is like, I need to know who you are and what the deal is.
And at least say something. Did he? Scallop Potatoes, he literally said this is from Argentina. Did he?
So now one of his flying monkeys, one of his trustful servants, his loyal whale, basically snitched on him, which we have no way of verifying because Phil does not allow chat replay. So did he really say that in chat? Who knows? That's what some guy says.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. Enjoy your ban.
Why are you toxic? Seriously, dude, why are you so goddamn toxic? I don't get it. And he bans them. So now we go to this part. By the way, it's messed up that you would ban somebody for basically giving you money, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Crypto is permanently banned and not coming back. So there you go.
Now, realistically, I'll say this much. If this is an actual problem, a reasonable person would probably stop here. It would be like, okay, they're banned. Whatever. He takes a disgusting sip, but here's what he does next.
So anyone who got a gifted membership, enjoy. There's nothing we can do about it, but apparently I'm not getting credit for it.
There's nothing we can do about it. What's with the we? What are you expecting? That's the thing about it. This is messed up. He's using cult speak. There's nothing we can do about it. Implying that your audience has to do something about it. Like you as a viewer, you're watching Darkside Phil, somebody gives him like 50 memberships for $2. And all of a sudden the streamer goes, we should do something about it. Man, there's nothing we can do about it. Hint, hint, wink, wink. You're putting the pressure on them to step up and pay you more money.
He literally said in chat, yeah.
That's the implication.
It's Argentina. I used a VPN. All right, go fuck yourself and enjoy never coming back.
Why'd you have to insult him? Why'd you have to say like, go fuck yourself? Why are you being toxic? Even if he is a troll. Even if he is a troll. You said you were going to just ignore them. You just directly insulted him and showed how salty and how butthurt you are about the whole thing because you're an immature child.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, so I should have her loot all these and then send them to camp. And no, it has nothing to do with regional pricing.
Yes, it does. You slipped up earlier. You slipped up and you said people are buying memberships on the cheap. It 100% has to do with regional pricing.
At all. It has to do with YouTube mispricing everything
What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean mispricing?
from certain countries.
So he's trying to imply that YouTube, the company YouTube, is just a bunch of silly little kids, you know, and they put $4 for the US and then they went to Argentina and they purposefully just said, oh, it's $4 here as well, 4 pesos. And how could they not pay attention to that small detail? No, that's regional pricing. YouTube did that on purpose. It works as intended. You're lying to your audience in order to hypnotize them.
YouTube has this problem that they haven't solved.
It's not a problem. It needs no solving. Your lie, every other word out of your mouth is a dirty lie that you are spewing on purpose.
And apparently people are now exploiting it all over YouTube. It's not just me.
That's just, he just pulled that one out of his ass. people are exploiting it all over YouTube. I've never seen another streamer do this. I've never heard of this. I can see it happening, you know, conceptually, but most people wouldn't bother. The reason it's happening to you specifically, Mr. Philip Paul Burnell, is because you're the kind of dick that when he's playing a game, he stops the entire stream in order to make sure that he actually got the money. Like we just saw in this clip. Look at this. Look at this clip. He just stops playing the game. He just stays there to make sure he gets his money, and he makes it about money. Look at this bar over here. Members, last super chat, top tip. You bring it up, man. You keep stopping your stream. You talk about your money too much, and that's what gets people to this point. That's what makes people mad about it.
This has happened to a lot of other people too, apparently.
There's no other people, like a lot of other people. Like who? Name some people. Nobody else has this problem because nobody else is as greedy as you are.
Where people are coming in and acting like they're being all you know, oh, I'm generous. I'm gonna.
What was the problem again?
YouTube has this problem that they haven't solved, and apparently people are now exploiting it all over YouTube. It's not just me. This has happened to a lot. YouTube mispricing everything from.
So this is the problem, right? He starts off by saying, oh, the problem is like YouTube is mispricing, like it's some kind of error, it's some kind of like huge accounting blunder, you know.
Certain countries,
but then later
acting like they're being all you know, oh, I'm generous. I'm gonna give.
Acting like they're generous.
A bunch of stuff to your channel, and then everyone gets it, and then they go and look at their income and they don't get paid for it.
The fucked up part about it is, he's talking in the context of, you know, being a troll. But not even that. He's straight up, because a troll wouldn't be like, oh look, I'm all generous. A troll is doing this purposefully to fuck with you, because you're a greedy guy who deserves this kind of stuff, because you keep increasing this goddamn number over here. Every time you hit, like, what is this, 600? If you give him 600, tomorrow it's gonna be 700. But people are doing this to you not to be generous or whatever. This is straight up, he's talking from the perspective of a fan. This is what a fan would think.
Your channel. People are coming in and acting like they're being all you know, oh, I'm generous. I'm gonna gift a bunch of stuff to your channel.
Yes, if you had a fan from Argentina, he would genuinely believe that. He'd be like, oh, I'll give him 50 memberships, and that's very generous of me. And it is.
And then everyone gets it, and then they go and look at their income and they don't get paid for it. They made like 10 cents.
That's not the viewer's problem. It doesn't matter. And once again, he just admits, he literally, earlier he said it's fake memberships. He doesn't get credit. He doesn't get paid for them. You get paid for them. You just said it. You just said you get like 10 cents. Deal with it. Cope and sieve.
It's like, what the hell? So that's what happened. Last week I had 550 gifted memberships, and I made like $2. And
by the way, 550 that he's not displaying right now, and he hasn't gotten banned for it or whatever, because this is a scam right here.
And it's like, why? Because YouTube fucked it up. It's not supposed to be like that.
Yes, it's supposed to be exactly like that.
It's supposed to be equivalent, but they didn't do their exchange.
Equivalent? What is that supposed? It is equivalent. That's the thing. Someone from Argentina doesn't have $4 to keep spamming your memberships, man. It is equivalent. It's equivalent to their income and their pricing. It's not equivalent. It's not the US pricing. What you're asking for, what you're kind of sneakily implying, which I don't even know what his point is at this point. It's like, what do you want? You want YouTube to tax them like 20 pesos for one membership?
Exchange rates properly. So people are...
The exchange rates are working 1,000% as intended. I can't even speak.
Taking advantage of this.
People... No. Regular fans are not taking advantage of this. It's just trolls that you deserve.
So YouTube needs to wise up and fucking fix it.
I genuinely don't understand if he genuinely wants YouTube to just not work and actually tax Argentinians. Nobody would buy memberships in Argentina if that was the case. So either you want the world to be Humpty Dumpty reverse world where nothing works the way it's supposed to, or you're lying and you're feigning distress and you're acting like there's a problem when really there isn't, just to get more money out of your members.
You know, I can't make it work. That's on YouTube to fix.
Not my fault. I did nothing wrong. It's not my fault, dude. It's literally not my fault. There's nothing I can do, once again. Nothing this poor piggy can't do.
I'll get the speedy reply out of my inventory too.
Okay, so that's pretty much all of this in the first clip, and I've already explained why the membership thing is basically working as intended. The second thing that I want to show is another Reddit post. YouTube terms of service that Dave is breaking. Encouraging terms of service violation. If you post content that encourages other users to violate our terms of service, the content may be removed. Your account may be penalized, and in some cases, your account may be terminated. Now, a lot of detractors will argue, and they'll be very defensive. By the way, this Reddit post by Magithrop, genius. Big ups to this guy. I'll be sure to log into Reddit and give you an update, because this is just brilliant. If you post content, so these are basically the consequences if you break the terms of service, which is relevant because the paid services and certain content available within the paid service may only be available in certain countries. You agree that you will not present any false, inaccurate, or misleading information in an effort to misrepresent your country of residence, and you will not attempt to circumvent any restriction on access or availability of the paid services or content available within the paid services. This is a geographic restriction, regional pricing, regional restriction. That's what it is. And this is exactly what he's done, which is exactly why he should suffer the consequences. Content may be removed, account may be penalized, and in some cases, account may be terminated. And I really think it should be on the latter side. Detractors will argue that, well, it's stupid to report fail. It doesn't do anything. You're just giving him a view because you click on his video or whatever. Dude, he gets like less than 1 Argentine membership per click, per view, because let's face it, how much? But as of me making this video, his account was not penalized, it was not terminated, and his content is still up. And you know, there's another I think this is just a terms link. There's another post on Reddit that basically shows you the timestamps of where you need to go to report it. And here is that post. And you know, again, this is like a big debate in the detractor community. They say, oh, just point and laugh. Oh, don't engage with it. And there's kind of a argument going on, and I just want to, you know, this entire thing is a big, huge rant. I just want to give my 2 cents on it. If you feel like reporting DSP, as we've just established, he's breaking YouTube TOS. You shouldn't feel discouraged to do so if you feel like it. Like this, in fact, in my opinion, this thing should be encouraged. If somebody breaks the rules, they should suffer the consequences. DarkSidePhil has broken a lot of rules on YouTube, and he has suffered very little to no consequences. I think people should report him. And here's the links to do it. And I will do so myself after I finish recording this video, because his behavior is disgusting. It's not acceptable, it's toxic, and it's abusive. And he does have malicious intent, as we've established. He knows what's happening, but he's lying about it. And as we are about to see in the next clip, he lies about it a lot. Let me just give a quick like to memology here.
We gained a bunch of memberships earlier today, and then we lost them. We had like 5 or 6, and then during the break, they went away. It would be great to get some members here tonight.
So just to get an idea of how greedy he is, this man, this piggy right here, currently has a problem. He gets cheap memberships. He's so greedy that he'll just try to hide them and keep begging his audience for more. He'll keep going like, please give me the memberships. Just give me the memberships.
By the way, yeah, the stupid, bullshit on YouTube of
Why is it stupid bullshit? It's working good. We just established that. I just showed the evidence. It's working perfectly fine. It's not stupid bullshit. You're lying. You know what's happening. And you're being manipulative. And you have malicious intent to deceive people.
people basically using a VPN to lie and say that
Oh! So now they're using a VPN. Earlier they were, what was the phrase? Like, taking advantage of the VPN? Or it was VPN bullshit that you couldn't quite understand?
they were from another region and abuse this exploit with
Abuse. Thank you, Phil. They're abusing a VPN.
YouTube continues, and I'm just ignoring it. If you see anyone come,
You're not ignoring it. That's the problem. That's what started this whole thing. You did not just ignore, your income, people giving you stuff. You didn't just go like, okay, I got some money, thanks, and move on. You make it a big deal, thank you. And when somebody trolls you about it, you get very upset and you go on stupid arguments. You're arguing about it right now, and you should shut the fuck up about it.
in here using like Spanish currency or something to do it, I'm just going.
He's feigning ignorance. You said Argentine earlier. You literally banned someone for it, and now you're just gonna act like, oh, I don't know about it. It's Spanish or something. You know what it is.
Going to ban them because it's just a waste of everyone's time and they're trying to get credit for something.
And again, I have to come at this from the perspective of, you shouldn't be a Darkseid Phil fan. He's terrible. But if you are, he just basically called you useless. Like, that's kind of messed up that if you are somebody from Argentina and you are stupid enough to like Darkseid Phil and you give him like 5 pesos, you literally mean nothing to him. Like, on your best day, you would have to break your back working and putting aside all this money, giving him a bunch of money, and you're just because you're not on the US scale, you're not making US money, he's just gonna look at it like, well, this doesn't mean nothing to me.
That they don't deserve. So I'm just going to fucking get them out of here and not count it, just like I did last week with the fuck.
Don't count it. Just, you're literally nothing. If you're from Argentina, that's what Phil says.
550 fake gifted memberships.
They're not fake gifted memberships. They are legit, and you're hiding them. You really got 550 gifted memberships. They were just cheap. Get over it.
All right, so guys, just so you know, yes, that is the same nonsensical, idiotic people abusing VPN, so
Abusing VPN.
I'm not going to be doing any shout-outs because those are not legit.
Whoa! You're not even gonna congratulate the people for receiving a memberships? They're not legit? This is him trying to hypnotize his audience. Like, oh, if you buy them... I think that's what it really is. He's trying to let his audience know, hey, guys, OIC, Derek, don't buy Argentinian memberships because those are not legit.
I'm not going to get those, so just ignore them, okay? All right. A scam artist, a thief, a scumbag.
You are all those things and more, Phil.
There was this super chat from Jared, which was $5 Canadian. I don't know how much that counts for, okay? American. And then there was a $1 super chat earlier from Klein, okay? But that was another denomination as well, right? Total between those two super chats and the 50 gifted memberships tonight.
Okay, so now he's just straight up telling us how much money he's making, and he's like,
I received $4.87.
why are you telling us this? What the fuck does this have to do with anything? Why are you trying to shame your audience? Why are you trying to, like, beg for money? YouTube needs to step in and do something about this. Broke the rules, suffer the consequences. He's done it. There is no way you can say, oh, don't report him or nothing. If anything, you should, like, try to get on YouTube and try to get them to notice this stuff and do something about it. Because this is really disgusting stuff and it shouldn't be on their platform. He's legitimately trying...
Memberships tonight, I received $4.87.
Did you see that little nod he does? Smug nod.
That's what it says right here. $4.87. So do the math.
Why? Why does your audience need to do the math? Why do they need to like this really shows this is a mask off moment right now. Because it really shows how he doesn't care, he does not appreciate your generosity. If you live in a country and you give Phil your fucking salary, you're like, here's 1,000 pesos. Phil doesn't care. Like straight up, you can sell your liver to pay Phil, but if to him it's like $5, he's like, wow, how wow, you're just gonna give me $5? I don't care if it's like 1,000 pesos and you have to sell your liver. Do the math. He's gonna tell you to do the math. It's not enough.
Right?
It's never
how much
enough.
I'm getting per those gifted memberships. You see? Did you know their legs are so strong they can jump more than 50 times their body? Holy shit. Imagine being able to jump 50 times as tall as you are. So I'm 6 feet. Well, just under 6 feet. I can jump 30 feet up into the air. Holy shit. So that's supposed to be 100 gifted memberships. If people were really buying them, I would have received over $200 to $300. And instead, I received like $3.
Yeah, man, that's how it works when you buy them in Argentina.
You see? So this is an exploit. 100.
It's not it's an exploit when trolls do it, but you can't, you can't
100% this is an exploit. That
you can't say that because you're implying that Argentinian fans should pay you like an insane amount of money for them.
and YouTube needs to fix, but I can't fix
No, YouTube doesn't need to fix it. Stop lying.
it. There's nothing I can do about that.
And you know what's happening? He's lying to his audience again. He says it. Every other word out of his mouth is a lie.
All I can say is, hey, if you actually want to gift real memberships to the channel,
Those are, well, what if I'm from Argentina, Phil? What if I want to gift real memberships? Are my memberships not real because I'm from Argentina? I thought you changed, man. I thought you don't do racist stuff anymore.
the real price, please do.
For the real price. The real price is only American dollars, I guess.
But in the meantime, super chats and tips are greatly appreciated since none of that stuff really amounted to anything tonight. Okay? Oh, what a shame. Dude, it's an interesting question. I don't think you can turn off gifted memberships.
He's literally like, I think this is as far as I go in this video. Yeah, the rest of it is just him being bad at Street Fighter. He literally removed memberships from the leaderboard. Like, they're not showing it anymore. And he's looking in a way to disable them. Straight up, like, the second he's not making money off them, he's so greedy that he'll take them away. Let's say that you're not making money off them. Can your audience still have them? Maybe your audience likes, I don't know, the emotes or whatever. Are you going to, A, let your audience keep the emotes for, I don't know, $5? You get only $5 out of it. Or B, oh, I'm not getting the money I want out of this. I'm taking it away. That's just horrible. And again, I don't understand what you could possibly justify not reporting him for this. It's like, don't go crazy. That's my message to you all. Don't go crazy. Don't report him for stuff that he hasn't done. Don't report him for, I don't know, doing crazy stuff 10, 20 years ago. But in this case, he's done something bad, and I feel like more people should draw attention to it. More people should discourage this level of disgusting behavior, and they should report it, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I hope you do too, so bye bye.